Good morning, students. Now we are going to start chapter 1. In chapter 1, we have to study about relations and functions. So, in relations and functions, first topic is relations. So, students, in previous class, you studied about relations, domain, codomain, range, and presentation of relations. In previous class also you studied about the representation of relations. You can represent the relations in two ways. First, roster form, and second, set builder form. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn about types of relations. So, firstly, relations. A relation R is in a set A is subset of A cross A, thus empty set phi and A cross A are two extreme relations. First, relation R in a set A is called empty relation if no element of A is related to any element of A. It implies that R is equal to phi is subset of A cross A. Second, a relation R in a set A is called universal relation if each element of A is related to every element of A. It implies that R is equal to A cross A. Now, types of relations. Types of relations. There are three types of relations: reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. A relation, according to definition of reflexive relations, a relation R in a set A is called reflexive if A belongs to R for every A belongs to set A. Clear? Now, a relation R in a set A is called symmetric relation if A1 A2 belongs to R implies that A2 A1 belongs to R, or we can say that A1 A2 belongs to R gives A2 A1 belongs to R. For all A1 A2 belongs to the set A, it means elements A1 A2 belongs to the set A. Third type of relation is transitive relation. A relation R in a set A is called transitive if A1 A2 belongs to R and A2 A3 belongs to R gives A1 A3 belongs to R for all A1 A2 A3 belongs to the set A. Clear? So these are three types of relations. Now, equivalence relation. A relation R in set A is said to be an equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Means any relation will be reflexive, any relation will be an equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Now, see the example here. So that the relation R in the set 1, 2, 3 is given by R is in roster form is given 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3 is reflexive but neither symmetric nor transitive. So solution, R is reflexive. R is reflexive since A1 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 lie in R. Clear? Or we can say that according to the definition of reflexive relation, A belongs to R, then it is reflexive. So here 1 1 2 2 3 3 lie in R, so it is a reflexive relation. Now R is not symmetric because 1 2 belongs to R but 2 1 not belongs to R. So similarly R is also not transitive because 1 2 belongs to R, 2 3 belongs to R, but 1 3 not belongs to R. So it is not a transitive relation. Clear? Now see next example. In this example, let T be the set of all triangles in a plane with R, a relation in T given by R is equal to T1 T2 such that T1 is congruent to T2. Means relation is defined as R is equal to T1 comma T2 such that T1 is T1 is congruent to triangle T2, so that R is an equivalence relation. So to show that R is an equivalence relation, we have to show that the given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So we know that according to reflexive relation, R is reflexive since every triangle is congruent to itself. Means every triangle is congruent to itself. It means T1 belongs to R, T2 belongs to R, T3 belongs to R, we can say that. So R is reflexive relation. Now in case of symmetric, T1 T2 belongs to R, it means T1 is congruent to T2. T1 is congruent to T2, so we can say that T2 is also congruent to T1. It means T2 T1 belongs to R. So according to definition of the symmetric relation, if A1 A2 belongs to R gives A1 belongs to R, then relation is symmetric. So here T1 T2 belongs to R, it gives T2 T1 belongs to R, so R is symmetric. Now in case of transitive relation, T1 T2 belongs to R means T1 is congruent to T2, T2 T3 belongs to R means T2 is congruent to T3. Now check here, T1 is congruent to T2 and T2 is congruent to T3. So we can say that T1 is congruent to T3. It means T1 T3 belongs to R. Therefore R is transitive relation. So given relation is symmetric, reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So we can say that given relation is an equivalence relation. Clear? Now see next example. So that the relation R in the set Z of integers given by R is equal to AB such that 2 divides A minus B is an equivalence relation. The solution: R is reflexive as 2 divides A minus A for all A belongs to Z. Clear? So we can say that R is reflexive relation. Now AB belongs to R means 2 divides A minus B according to the question. Therefore because 2 divides A minus B, so 2 divides B minus A, hence B belongs to R. So we can say that given relation is symmetric also. Now AB belongs to R means A minus B divisible by 2. BC belongs to R means B minus C is divisible by 2. Clear? So simply we can say that AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R means A minus B and B minus C are divisible by 2. And also A minus C can be written as A minus B plus B minus C is even. So A minus C can be written as A minus B plus B minus C, and because A minus B is even and B minus C is even, then A minus B plus B minus C is also even. So we can say that A minus C is divisible by 2. It shows that this relation R is transitive, because relation R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, so it will be an equivalence relation. Clear? Now next example, let set A is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and define a relation R on A as follows. R is equal to, R is given in roster form 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 0, 3, 3. You have to check whether R is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So solution, R is reflexive because 1, 1 belongs to R, 2, 2 belongs to R and 3, 3 belongs to R. So we can say that R is reflexive. R is also symmetric because 0, 1 belongs to R and 1, 0 also belongs to R. So according to definition of symmetric relation, AB belongs to R gives BA belongs to R, then R is symmetric. So in this case, this relation is also a symmetric relation. Now this relation is not transitive relation because 1, 0 belongs to R, because 1, 0 belongs to R, 0, 3 belongs to R, but 1, 3 does not belong to R. So we can say that this relation is not transitive relation. Clear? Next example, if relation R is given A comma A cube, is A is a prime number less than 5, be a relation, find the range of R. So here you have to find the range of given relation. Given relation R is equal to A comma A cube such that A is a prime number less than 5. We know that prime number less than 5. There are two prime numbers less than 5 are 2 and 3. Clear? 2 and 3 are the prime numbers less than 5. So firstly, write the given relation in roster form. So you can take A as 2 and 3. So write the given relation in roster form, which will be 2 comma 2 cube and 3 comma 3 cube, which will be equal to 2 comma 8 and 3 comma 27. Hence the range of the relation R is 8 comma 27 is the answer. Clear? So now in first exercise there are types of relations. So there are three types of relations. First type is reflexive, second type is symmetric relation, and third type is transitive. And if any relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then we can say that given relation is an equivalence relation. Clear? So now you have to solve exercise 1.1 completely. Okay, thank you.